Hey guys, how are you? Boy, it's been a while since I've talked to you last. Today is January 4th, I believe. It's Friday. I just wanted to give you an update on things with me. As you know, I was suspecting that I'm allergic to things in Optavia, so I stopped. And I suspected those things were dairy and soy. And I took a home DNA test, and I was, to be honest, confused by the results because I also took a blood work analysis, it's an IgG food sensitivities test. Now, the DNA test came back that I was sensitive to gluten, sensitive to dairy, and but so this is what confused me. Just because your DNA says that you are either mildly or highly sensitive to these foods, that means you have a gene that could react. But that doesn't mean that you are, and that's the thing that was throwing me. I didn't really know that. So just it's like for example, let's just throw out breast cancer. For example, there's a gene that a lot of women are having mastectomies because they have this particular gene. Now that doesn't mean that they have cancer, breast cancer, but what it means is that their likelihood of developing breast cancer is at risk, like highly at risk. So now that I understand that, I finally got the results of my food sensitivities. By the way, the DNA test took a long time. The actual blood work for the IgG food sensitivities test didn't take that long at all. I used Everlywell, and you'll be happy to know that Everlywell uses the same lab that my doctor wanted me to go to. It's called Test. So Everlywell, if you guys have been thinking about it, it's legit. It goes to a legit laboratory called Test. So if you're on the fence about having a food sensitivities test, don't be. Well, it turns out I'm allergic to all kinds of stuff, and none of them are soy, and I'm not allergic to dairy. However, they only tested for the proteins in dairy, not the lactose. So if you take the test, read the results, and it'll tell you they only tested for the proteins in the milk and not the lactose. So I could have a problem with lactose, and according to my DNA, does say that I should have a high sensitivity to lactose. Does that make any sense to you guys? So guess what? So I'm not allergic. Oh, what I am allergic to, wheat. I'm hugely allergic to wheat and gluten. I'm also allergic to stuff that you would not believe. Now, when I say allergic, I mean in the sense of food sensitivities, where it's not going to kill me. Like if I eat an egg, it's not going to kill me. By the way, I'm not allergic to eggs. How about that? I'm happy about that because I love eggs. But a couple days later, you have this mysterious itching or flares up in skin and stuffy noses and things. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. When I say allergy, that's really what I'm meaning is food sensitivity. So I interchange those, I know, and it confuses people. I just wanted you to know that. So I'm allergic to clams. I'm hugely allergic to wheat and gluten. I am allergic. So I've been switching out. I was told to go off coffee and drink tea and green tea. I'm allergic to green tea. Hugely allergic to green tea. And so I've been using that. My doctor told me, go ahead and use honey. Don't use, the processed sugars. I like my things sweet. I'm allergic to honey. Honey, now this just came back, and he hasn't read my results, but I got my results. And I'm sure I have an appointment with him next week, and he's gonna go, what? Green tea and honey, really? But I'm also allergic to things like sage. I love sage. I'm allergic to rosemary. I love rosemary. Get this, I'm allergic to pepper. Did I say almond milk? I'm allergic to almonds. 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 That's really the only nut that I'm allergic to, so I'm grateful for that because I like my nuts. So I can eat pecans and pistachios. Walnuts, they give me a rating. Walnuts were a little high, but shouldn't trigger a sensitivity. They give you a rating of between 0.185 to 0.199 is normal, is just starting to possibly get up there if you're towards the 199. However, my doctor did tell me when I got my results to try and stay under the foods that were under 185 so we can clear up my psoriasis. So now that I know all this stuff, oh, apples and bananas. And you guys, there's so much more. It's crazy what I'm allergic to. Pepper. I'm allergic to pepper. So, that's in everything. Good grief. Oh, yeast and grapes. So, no wine for me. I love my wine. I always have a glass of wine at night, just about 4 to 5 ounces. Can you believe it? I'm shocked. So hopefully now that I know all these things, and by the way, I've got quite a list of things that I'm allergic to. Apples and bananas and grapes, amazing. And honeydew melon, crazy. It's sage, rosemary. I'm not allergic to garlic. Now, I knew I was allergic to yeast, and I knew that I was allergic to beans. I'm allergic to lima beans, big time. I knew those things, but it never stops me from eating some bread. But it's gonna now. It's gonna now. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. My list is so weird. All the things, especially when I was switching out things I switched to almond milk. I switched to putting honey as a sweetener, and I switched to instead of drinking coffee, drinking green tea. No wonder every time I drink green tea, I got nauseated, and I couldn't figure out why. And I thought, well, maybe it's just on an empty stomach. And I thought, well, I don't get nauseated when I drink coffee on an empty stomach. Anyway, all interesting stuff. Thought I'd share it with you. And guys, I think it's worth taking the Everlywell test. If you order it at home, it's a finger prick, easy to do. I think it's worth it to find out what you're allergic to. So I just literally found out. So I'm just switching up things again. And we'll see what happens. Mint, and ginger. I love ginger, so I can't drink chai tea now. I would drink chai tea because I love it. That's my favorite. But I'm ginger, mint and ginger, crazy. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll let you know what's happening with me. Margie, I know you wanted me to do like a day of eating. I want to do that, and I'm going to do that. It's just that I was kind of waiting to get results back because, and I'll show you what I've been eating, but eating fruit like crazy. But now I have to cut out bananas and apples and melon. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this helps anybody. Again, if you're on the fence about Everlywell, I think you should do it. It's to me, it's worth the money. It wasn't horribly expensive, and it'll be a lot less cheaper than going to your doctor to get it done. So get the food sensitivities test, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.